Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of the day it is. It's just been one of those days today. Matt, Kate, thank you for stopping in. I had a Streamlabs update today, so I'm not sure what it affected on my settings or not. But let's jump. Where am I going? Let's jump in here. Make sure my phone catches up to what I'm seeing. Yeah, which should be good. And then the Wi-Fi is not the greatest today either. So we're going to jump in here. I went in and I preloaded um, every single buildable. Dixieland. Yeah, I went in and I preloaded like every single buildable. Um, just got home about an hour ago. I'm going to go in here to my least island. I'm just going to get rid of a whole bunch of crap that's all over the map. And we'll start fresh. So bear with me a second until I mess with some vehicles. And then I can just buy back whatever we need. Not even sure what we're testing today. And I'm half tempted just to sell like everything off and start fresh. We'll see where the equipment is. Let's just grab a truck for now. Alright, what are we going with? Is it a brown kind of day? Is it a shitty kind of day? It's a shitty kind of day on my end. Uh, that'll work. Dixie's been doing. Oh, I forgot I had my store delivery mod like way out here. That's all right. You know what I'm gonna do? Leave the truck here. We're gonna jump into this guy. We're gonna get this guy back over to the warehouse, and we'll start from over there. I'm half tempted just to. You know what? We're gonna do it. Hold on. Just gonna do it. We're gonna start fresh. Not fresh as in restart testing, but start fresh as in I've got vehicles like scattered all over this map. And we'll just buy back what we need. I'll just keep the pickup truck. And we shall start fresh. Let's head back towards the bridge. Yeah, I came in earlier this morning before I had to leave for my adventure. And then, well, actually, my sister and I ran down to Tulsa to buy a new washing machine. So we can have clean clothes. So I just got home about an hour ago. I preloaded everything, every single buildable got preloaded this morning. I didn't test the triggers. Dixie's been testing the triggers. I just cheated every single thing in for testing. So I think I have, and this is a good test to see if it'll break the map. I literally have every single thing building now at the same time. So I just want to head over to the construction site and see what kind of mess it's going to make or if it's going to break anything. Thanks, just giving y'all an idea of what to expect when the map does come out. Yep. Dixie's been doing most of the testing. I've been doing most of the fixing. But I want to test the train triggers today. I want to test the uh, monorail triggers today as well. And we may just forward time for a day or two just to see everything build. I adjusted the trigger at the smokehouse and I haven't tested it because I couldn't get in. I was fenced out and it wasn't built. So we may head over to the smokehouse. We're working on setting up Ritchieville on a new server and realizing just how large the map is. Yeah, well, this one's 4 times bigger than Ritchieville. I'm doing Ritchieville on my YouTube playthrough. I don't know, that's still my favorite map. But everything down here should now build. Yeah, see, none of Richie's is starting to build. Let's just head down this way. Our awesome series, that Ritchieville series on YouTube. Yeah, I'm actually having fun filming there, or taping that, or recording that, or whatever you want to call it. I'm having a blast recording that series. I do have a little bit of off-camera work I have to get done before I record my next episode. Alright, let's roll at least like one day and we'll see what pops in down here. Just get through the night. Truck back here somewhere. Just gonna go down to 1 speed and let the map catch up a little bit. Let me just see if I've got like weeds and stuff off and all that fun stuff. I do. Alright. Sassy One, hello. Thank you for stopping in. Watched a few YouTube so far and watching more every day. Thank you. I'm actually going to change things up a little bit. Factorio's not getting the views, and Banished is not getting the views. So I think I'm going to drop Banished and Factorio for a little bit. I'm going to rotate Ritchieville. I'm working on a new series on a game called Vintage Story. And I'm going to keep Automation Empire until we meet our goal. And then once we meet our goal of 30,000 kilograms or 45,000 kilograms, whatever the 2 awards are, then we'll finish that series up and I'll go to something new. Alright, I'm going to roll. Let's roll another day. So I'm trying to keep an eye on the time on the screen. I'll get to chat here in a second. As soon as it hits daylight, I'm going to slow back down to 1 speed and just let the map catch back up. Because it doesn't like 2,000 speed for very long. Arlarn, hello. Yeah, I read that on someone's blog. I went to G-Portal, and it seems to be good. Just got to adjust the server game save so it won't interfere while playing. Total Dark? Yeah, we're getting there. I'm slowly forwarding time through a little bit. Alright, I'm going to roll. Make sure my stream is caught up to where I'm at. Yep. Alright, I'm going to roll one more day. Yeah, I have to deal with the darkness here until we get a couple game days in. I just want to give it about 3 to 5 game days so everything builds. Getting there. I'm going to roll another day. How are we looking back here? See if I missed anything. Railroad Silo 1. Okay, you're 90% built. Oil well 2. I didn't build the. I didn't pre-fill the oil well, so the oil wells are not going to build. Well, so whatever doesn't build, we can probably deliver the stuff to. I didn't build the water fields either. So they're about the only things that should not build are the oil wells and the water fields. Smokehouse should 0%. Oh, I missed the concrete in here. Alright, I missed the concrete. We can fix that. Let me grab, and it's what, 0% built? Yeah, 0%. Alright, let me grab store delivery mod. Let me grab, let me just lease the cement truck. And then we'll throw some concrete in here. Matt K posting a server information on the Richie Facebook group so you can join. Yeah, that is awesome. I'm going to look at the mods list and see what I need to download. I may jump on. I may surprise y'all and jump on there. Once this map is ready to go, let's jump back into here. Let's go. Let me roll one more day. Let's see what else is not built. That should be everything. Everything should pretty much be built except, like I said, except for the water fields and the oil wells. Smokehouse is going to take 2 more game days. Yeah, we're going to have to roll 2 more game days till that builds, because I got to test triggers down there. So we'll probably roll 2 more game days real quick. That should get rid of all the signs back here. And then we'll go for a ride around the map. And then I'm gonna, like I said, my main goal today was to test railroad triggers and monorail triggers. And I want to wait for this smokehouse to build. So let's jump on this guy a minute. We'll spin him around. And I'm going to roll like 2 more days. Wait till you get my bill. Checks in the mail. Okay, there's a trigger down at the smokehouse we need to test, and I couldn't get in there because it wasn't built before I send the map back to Dixie tonight. I'm just going to let it roll 1 more game day. And then we'll probably do tomorrow off night. Either tonight or tomorrow off camera, I'll build the oil wells in the water fields. As long as we don't have any restarts, this will be my test map. I'm going down to 1 speed. I'm going to get rid of this cement truck. Alright. Now let's go for a ride and see how the map is looking. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Let me go this way. Now back behind the animal dealer until you get yourself started. You can come back here and you can purchase fertilizer and seed and animal food to get you started. See what the town looks like built. Everything should be built up here now. Yeah, it took me a couple hours this morning to preload everything just to get it to build. Yeah, okay, cool. So we got Nunna Ritchie's sell point here now. So this is built. All the businesses should be built. The apartment complex to the right is now built. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice. Get out of the tree. Alright, let's do a U-turn. We'll drive through the rest of the city. Y'all usually see it with all the construction barriers up. Now you can get a view what it's like after everything is built. Couple city blocks back here, a little walking park. Try and drive a little bit slow. I took a lot of the pedestrian splines out to save on FPS. I took about half of the parked cars out to save on FPS a little bit. Let's go down to the smokehouse. The pill is 16 times bigger than this map. Oh. Oh, it's so nice driving around, seeing all the construction fences down. Left you a placeable area here if you want to put some other factories down. Or just grab yourself a plow and turn it into a field. Alright, so let's check this trigger now. I think I adjusted it this morning. Let's see if we can. I think it was liquids that Dixie could not get in there. So let me grab... Actually, where's the global company menu? Back this way. Alright, let's grab... Alright, yeah, let's try some of the liquids like veggie oil. So let me grab a truck and a tanker. Let's go bigger engine, and there should be a trailer hitch. Let's grab the tanker. Where's that other green? Is it in here? No, the green I usually pick. Sometimes it's in here, sometimes it's not. This'll work. Yeah, it was the liquids. Yeah, okay, that's the trigger I adjusted, so I just wanted to test it, but I couldn't test it because it wasn't built. So let's throw some Let's throw some veggie oil in here. There we go. Yeah, the trigger just needed to be adjusted. And then the same trigger should also take the diesel. There we go. Yeah, same trigger for the diesel. So that trigger should now be fixed. All right, let's jump back in the truck. We'll go for another ride. We'll do another loop around the map, and we'll jump in the train. Oh, if I'm going in the right direction. Let me spin around, take a quick peek at chat. Paul W, hello, thanks for stopping in. Looking very nice. Can wait to have a play on it. Yeah, thank you. The trigger just needed to be adjusted. So I'm gonna do my best to send you a new map and common files folder tonight. You'll have to update both of them, and they will work with an existing game save. So you won't lose your test map. But we're gonna go up to Outer Mountain and take a quick spin around Outer Mountain as well. Yeah, I probably won't, because it's a 16x map and it's too hard to get a 30-minute video done, because it takes 30 minutes to drive across the map. So I'll probably be streaming this map live and not recording anything on this map for YouTube. Alright, so what did I do with the trigger when I rebuilt this? Okay, this factory right here. Alright, so this is your fish processing plant. You're going to have to deliver workers with the bus, power cells with the truck, and seafood with the fishing boat. And then your product will spawn out right here. I got rid of the glass warehouses to save on FPS. They were FPS killers. So I took most of the glass warehouses out of the map. Now, there's going to be, I think, 4 spots on the map. I got to fix that one texture. All right, Dixie, I got one texture I have to fix yet before I send you the map tonight. But your railroad silos, let me show you the map. There's 4 railroad silos that are connected. So if we come over here to railroad silo 1, let me go into flight mode. Let me grab a little bit of speed and jump into flight mode a second. So the railroad silo on the bottom is connected to the railroad silo on the hill. So let's say you own that field right there at the bottom, which is number like 20, and you dump your harvest into the silo down there. You can pick it up here with either a truck or the train. So whenever you see these silos connected coming down the mountain, the triggers are connected as well. So there's 4 of them throughout the map that should be connected like that. So Railroad Silo 1, over here Railroad Silo 2. Let me turn this on. So yeah, Railroad Silo 2 should be connected top and bottom. Down this way, Railroad Silo 3 should be connected top and bottom. And down in this corner, Railroad Silo 4 should be connected top and bottom. Let me get out of flight mode. So those triggers are connected. I got a fixed out trigger that's driving me, or that texture that's driving me nuts. So up top, there's another farm here if you want to set your farm up here and put your sleep trigger down. There's like 12 different places in multiplayer you can set up your home. So it's multiplayer friendly. So you can pick up, like I said, you can pick up by truck or train. And then on the monorail, there's a trigger on top of the roof for the monorail, and then a trigger on the ground is connected for the bus. So the monorail trigger and the bus trigger are connected on the apartments. How do you get to be a Patreon? Oh, there you go. Thanks a lot, Dixie. Thank you for posting that. I'm hoping to get this map to the existing Patreon members this weekend. But that all depends on how well testing goes the next couple of days. Now, I will be offline again for half the day tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment out of town tomorrow. So I will be offline for half the day tomorrow. You have some, you've got some, like, massive fields up around the map. This is one of the forests over here that you have. I'm going to drive through now that you actually have to build. Now, once you build this forest that we're driving through, there's a couple factories built in here. So you have the boathouse built in. The seaweed pond should be built in. And then I've set up another staging area here with another farmhouse here if you want to call this your home. And then there's also should be a wood chipper back here. Yeah, spot to put some placeable factories down. So you could put the Mammoth Mill back here, Tom's Tables. And then there's a wood chipper built in here as well. We're going to head down here across the bridge back to Center City and jump on the train. Good fields for potatoes. Yeah, there are some just like massive fields on this map. Let me take you over this way. So we're heading towards 55. So here I'll zoom out as far as I can so you can get an idea for some of the field sizes. There's a program in the editor that gives me field sizes. I'll try and run it and post it to Facebook. So yeah, you got some nice sized fields. Now I own the entire map, so the contracts won't come up. But if you don't own the entire map, you're gonna get some pretty decent harvesting contracts to work with. Neither for potato chips, exactly. The Weiss potato chip factory is, I think, one of my favorite placeables. Yeah, if I had a live webcam, I'd show you. I've got like 3 bags of Weiss potato chips sitting in my bedroom right now. But yeah, plenty of little farms, plenty of silos. Um, you're gonna have a lot of fun. If you play multiplayer, this is gonna be an awesome map to throw on a server. But we're gonna head back over to Central Station. We're gonna preload that a little bit, and we're gonna jump in a train. And we're just gonna go from railroad silo to railroad silo. Yeah, I think, Dixie, what did you count? Like 20 or 21 factories just to get all the building supplies to build everything on the map? Yeah, you're seeing it after everything's been built. The only thing like I said, the only thing I don't have built are the oil wells and the water fields. All right, there are a couple textures I'm going to jump in here and fix really quick, I think. And then we're going to jump back in here. Yeah, let me go down and look at the sign for lows to make sure that didn't change colors when I updated the sign. Oh, yeah, all right, the low sign is fine. All right, let's do quick U-turn. We're going to jump into the editor for like 10 minutes. There's a couple things I want to fix before I get it to Dixie tonight. Let me park this guy here a minute. Let me save this real quick. And let me get out of here. I'm going to throw you on. Let me throw you on window a minute. All right, let's jump into Ritchie Valley. Steve-O, hey old man, I'm the one that's the newest member for your Patreon. Thank you very much. I think I picked up 2 Patreon members in the last 2 days. That's awesome. I really appreciate the support. That definitely helps with some of the medical bills. But yeah, 22 is up in the air until we see the map and we see the editor and we see what we can do. How bad Giants screwed us or not. Alright, let me throw my 16x. There we go. Alright, let me fly back up. There's a couple textures I want to fix. And I'll have to make sure it's not going to throw any errors. When I retexture the sign at the diner, or the over here at the guard, let me just fly over this way. Easier to explain if I start over here. Yeah, I see this sign here for the Lakeside Bar and Grill. This used to be red and the umbrellas were red. And I changed the umbrellas to blue to match the Lakeside Bar and Grill sign, and I took the signpost and I turned it blue. But what that actually did, it also took my 7-Eleven sign post and turned it blue, and I don't like this one in blue. But if I change this one, it's going to change that one. So what I'm going to actually have to do is I'm going to have to take the Tractor Supply sign and swap it out with the 7-Eleven sign. I know it's just something small, but it's going to, if I don't fix it, it's going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to take this sign. I am going to duplicate it. We're going to come down here. And we're going to go back to Aldi if I can find it. I don't know if it was below this one or above it. Oh, it was above it. Alright, let me scroll up. Alright, we're going to go, so it's right here. So where's, oh, I'm going to have a lot of, this is not going to be pretty. Let's go, it's in the visibility node. Let's go edit, cut, visibility, paste. And I've got to put it, oh, I don't have to move it up too far. Okay, let me move it up. Because it has to be in the exact same spot or it'll mess up the build. And then I can delete. Let me get that one in place, and I'm going to have to resize it, and then I can delete the other one. So we're going to have to come down to like point, let me go 0.75. Let me go 0.5. Let's go 0.5. 0.5. It's probably going to be too small. 0.5, yeah. Alright, that's going to be, now it's going to be too small. So let's go 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, that's better. Try and get it lined up with this one. A little bit bigger. Go up that other half. There we go, I was right the first time, 0.75. Let me delete the blue one, and then we'll just have to fix these couple of signs. Yeah, I did not like this one in blue at all. Just turn this a little bit and pull it out. Alright, now the other texture that's messed up is, let me go to one of the railroad silos. Especially when you play single player, lots of work to do. Yeah, yeah. This will definitely keep you busy till 22 comes out. All right, all for some reason, every one of these, the triggers, the texture got messed up. So I've got to take a look at this real quick. Silo diffuse. So these got changed to silo diffuse. Now, is it gonna, when I change that, is it gonna mess up my BP silos? Which texture are you? You should also be silo diffuse. So now the question is, if I change these, is it gonna change those? Let's find out. So let's go here. We are on common files. All right, I want to find the original texture that those were. And we'll see if it changes the BP ones at the same time. So I had like this rusty silver color. This color may work. Nope, it's still not. I may have to export these from the map, change the texture and import it back in. Alright, if I go to here, what are you? Okay, so hold on, let's delete that. Alright, that should be good now. That should have fixed everyone on the map. Yeah, that's gonna fix everyone on the map. I don't know if I like that color, though. I want to darken it up a little bit, I think. Let's try that again. Let's grab this one. Let's see if we can't darken this up a little bit. I don't want it shiny. I just want it like a more of a gunmetal color. I may have to go in and just make a new color real quick. Brush dark steel is probably a little bit too dark. I want to try and find something that's close to this silo like aluminum color. Clear dark. What do you look? No, no, no. That's not going to work. That one's not going to work. Try the asphalt. Now it's too dark. Let's see if we can find something in between those two colors. What does the aluminum look like? Again, I'm gotta find something in between these two colors. I may have to jump out and create a new color real quick. Can't do clear. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, I can live with that. That's going to be much better. Yeah, that's going to be much better. All right, now, it should have fixed all of them. Let's go in game and see what that still might be a little bit too bright. Next, the sun is a little bit different over here. Let's see if we can find something just a little bit darker than that one. Let's go down to the bottom. This time we'll work our way back up. What do you look like? It's got like a two-tony I can live with that. It's got like a two-tony marble, and it blends in with the silos a little bit better. see what it looks like over here. Yeah, I can definitely live with that. All right, let's save this. Pink. Matt K, Mr. Question. Let me see if I can scroll back up. Steve-O, single player. Diculon Gaming is the map and all the factories and mods over the map. Let's look at the file size when I zip it back up. I'll show you what the map and the common files folder are. I think the map and the common files folder together are 3.1 gigs. So I got to zip it back up for Dixie tonight for testing anyway. All right, let's close this. Let me create a folder for Dixie first. All right, let's throw that to the side a second. All right, now I need to delete this cache file. I need to delete that cache file. You become trash. You become my backup. Let me zip this one back up. With all the factories, I don't think it'll be enough space because that would include the save game stored on. Yeah, I don't think that's 10. Actually, let me see what I have on my. I don't have it open. Let me open up my Mega, and I'll see what the. Now my Mega account has 3 maps in every single placeable and every single vehicle pack. Let me see what's on my Mega account stored. We could back 2 maps out of there. Well, actually, it has the Ritchieville map, the Ritchie's Hollow map, the Islands map, and the Homestead map on it. Let me copy this, throw it into here, and let me throw it in my test folder. And we'll jump back in game. Override my test map. Let me open up my Mega just to see what's on there. This has 4 maps in every single mod and placeable and vehicle. Alright, spinning wheel of death is not good. I'll let that open. Let's go back into here and let me grab the common files folder and throw it in here. Now let me zip this up for Dixie. And then right after my stream, I'll start uploading it. And then we'll see how much is on the Mega account. And we'll jump in and test some trains. While that's zipping up, right now on my Mega account, I have 15.2 gigs out of 20 available gigs, but that has the Ritchieville map and common files folder in it. That has the Hollow map and Common Files folder in it. That has the Islands map and Common Files folder in it. And that has the Homestead map and Common Files folder in it. So you could probably back out 2, 4, you could probably back out 6 gigs. So you're probably, with this map, the vehicle pack, all the required mods, and all the placeables, you're probably going to be right at 10 or 11 gigs. Seeing if they can increase your disk size, yeah. You're probably going to be right at about 10 or 11 to get everything you need for this map. And so this map in Common Files folder is 3.1 gig. Just the map in the Common Files folder. That's not everything else that you need to run it with. Let's jump back in here. So those textures should now be fixed. But my main goal was to build everything because I preloaded all the triggers and to really just to test the trains tonight. And it's not going to be a long stream. I'm going to be out of here soon. It's been a long day, and tomorrow's going to be another long day because I'm going to be gone most of the day again tomorrow. Alright, so back to save game 15. That was very helpful. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Yeah, the only thing I have on my media fire is everything for the Prairie map. But on the Mega account, that's everything that's on the Trello board. Everything on the Trello board with the exception of the Prairie map. Oh, that's what we're here for. If any questions, throw them out on Facebook, throw them out on live streams. That's why we live stream, is also to answer the questions. I'll jump back in here. Let me grab a little bit of speed. And let's jump back in this truck. Now just go back around the corner so that sign for 7-Eleven should now be red instead of blue. Because the blue just didn't go with that building. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, let me grab... Ooh, wrong one. Let's... store delivery mod first. Hold on. Alright, let's preload the silo. Let's grab a truck. This is how I end up with trucks and stuff all over the map. Alright, main color... trailer hitch... Arlarn, 200 bits, thank you very much. Much appreciated. That is awesome. Paul W., how's your mom when you went to stay with her? She is a stubborn old lady that doesn't want anybody living with her. She's old. She's got a little bit of dementia, a little bit of senile, but she just doesn't want anybody living with her. So we're gonna end up putting her in a nursing home. Let me grab this guy. Just so I can preload the silo a little bit for the trains. This will hold 1,000,000 liters, one compartment. Oh, there we go. All right, let's just throw. Oh, excuse me. Let's throw some wheat in here. Yeah, my sinus, like I said, the fall is the worst for my allergies and sinuses. And my phone is buffering. Well, this is unloading. Let me check my stream real quick. Uh, you are more than welcome. Yeah, alright, my stream seems to be fine. My phone is still buffering. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. And then let me grab, since we're going to test the trains and the monorail, let me grab a bus. And then let me just preload this real quick. So I make sure we have some workers in the silo. And we'll throw them in here. Just the apartment complex is actually a hidden silo. So let's get the workers in there, just so we can load the monorail. Right, perfect. So let's go switch the trains on. And what do we tab to first? The ferry. Haha, of course we tab to the ferry first. Alright, so which train are you? You are... That doesn't help me. Let's go to the map. You are... Perfect. You're train 1 and you're coming right into Central Station. That is nice timing. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna stop this train and we're gonna throw. I'm gonna pre-fill that silo with a little bit of liquid as well. We're gonna test the liquid tank, and we're gonna test the grain. Stop this guy. I'm going to just jump out and let him come to a stop. Alright. Let me go back to the map a second, see if I can get my tanker up here from the slaughterhouse. And then let's throw some liquid in here as well. And make sure the triggers for the train work. Alright, let me grab, doesn't matter what I grab, it should hold everything. Okay, make a liar out of me. It doesn't hold everything. I've got stitch to fix tonight. This should hold all of the liquids. Let's empty the pasta sauce. Let's grab something I know. Let me just go see if it takes diesel. And I may have to adjust those. Herbicide should work as well. I forgot to put liquids in the tray. No, there we go. Maybe I just wasn't pulled up far enough. All right, let's try the herbicide. I'm going to go back to pasta sauce, see if it'll take the pasta sauce. Maybe I just wasn't pulled up far enough. It should hold all the liquids. Let's go back to pasta sauce. No, I'm going to have to go in and fix the XMLs. So this will hold all of the liquids. All right, Dixie, you may not get the map tonight. If I have to fix all the railroad silos. Yeah, that's not holding pasta sauce. Actually, it'll be an easy fix. All right, hold on. Let me save this. I don't know if I'll get the railroad triggers tested before dinner tonight or not. Let's get out of here a minute. Let's get out of here a minute. Let's go to close the smokehouse. I'm done with that. Let's go back to here. Let's pull up placeables. No. Where am I? Maps, placeables, railroad silos. Let me pull up railroad silo 1. It doesn't have... It looks like it doesn't have all of the liquids. So let me go to Ritchieville. I know Ritchieville holds all of the liquids. And Central Station, I believe. Yeah, this holds all of the liquids. Alright, so let me do this. Let me go from here. Why does that do that? We're going to have to go the other way. Let me go from here to here. Come on, go all the way off the... You are not going to cooperate today, are you? We'll do it the hard way. Let's go copy. Let's go copy. And paste. Then we'll delete this one. So it gives me the fill type up there. And I also have to come down here. Storage node 02. It's the same storage node. So we're going to grab this line here. We're going to copy it over to here. And then we're going to delete this one. Alright, so Railroad Silo 1 should now hold everything I needed to hold. So let's close Central Station so I don't accidentally make any changes to the Ridgeville map. So now we have to go Railroad Silo 2. I think I have 8 railroad silos I have to fix. So let me copy that one. Nope, I gotta copy this one and take it to number 2. So let's copy this one. Let's come over here. Paste it here. Delete this one. Then down here, let's grab the one from silo 1 is fixed. We gotta grab this one. I have to move it to number 2. And then delete this one. Save that. So railroad silo 2 should be fixed. Let's go to, so I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So all of these have to be fixed. All right, so let's do all the top ones first. So let me copy that one. Let's go to 3. So let's delete this and this. Let's go to 4. Paste this one in, delete this one and this one. Let's go to 5. Crap, which one was the new one? Let's just do this again. Let's delete this one, delete this one, paste that in one more time. I'll save that. Railroad Silo 6. Paste that one in, delete this one. Railroad Silo 7. Paste that one in, delete this one. Save that. Railroad Silo 8. Paste this one in, delete that one. Let's save that. Now we got a Railroad Silo 1. We have to grab this line. Let's move it over to 3. And then delete this one. We'll save that. We'll go to Silo 4. And delete this one. Save that. Railroad Silo 5. Save that. Railroad Silo 6. Save that. Railroad Silo 7. Delete this one. Save that. Railroad Silo 8. And delete this one. Alright, save that. So all of our railroad silos should now be fixed. So no cache files. Okay, let's delete this. Zip this back up. You go to test one thing and then it causes a whole big snowball effect. Alright, let me copy this. I'm going to throw it in my test folder. Override that. I'm going to throw it in the zipped file for Dixie. Overwrite that. And then I got to delete this one. And I'll zip that back up later. And my C drive's almost full, so I'm just going to empty my recycle bin real quick. So it doesn't have 10 gigs worth of maps sitting in it. All right, let's jump back in here now. This should now take the Alfredo sauce or pasta sauce or whatever we were trying to put in here. So I want that silo to hold every bulk and every liquid. But I do appreciate everyone stopping in tonight, or this evening, or a late afternoon, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, part of the world. Alright, back to here. So you should now take the pasta sauce. Why am I not getting an unload? Why am I not getting an unload for pasta sauce? I wonder if it's missing on the Ritchieville map. Let's empty that a minute. And let's go with red orange juice. It's going to take the orange juice, so that XML is probably missing pasta sauce. And my vehicle is now stuck. Now let's drive back around. So I got to go in and see if that XML is missing pasta sauce. Okay, you'll take the orange juice. You'll take the orange juice. Let's just throw a tank of it in there. 0030. Oh, well, thank you. It's easy to hang out and watch when you're making such great playable maps. Thank you. Let's try. Yeah, we are. Okay, it's definitely missing pasta sauce in the XML. I'm going to have to look into that. I'll go through all the liquids tonight and see which liquids it's missing. But the main goal was to check the train triggers to see if they work, not to see what they were missing. Did train 1 leave me? Train 1 did leave me. Let's find train 1 again. And you are where? We've got a long way to go before we get back to this railroad silo. Is this train 1? Yeah, that is train 1. Enjoy the view. It's going to take us a little while to get back to the central warehouse. We're just going to fly around here at, where's my other camera? Is it this one? No, that's the map. I forget how to change cameras, and is it just left? Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. We'll go for an in-cab view of train ride. Now, then you won't be able to see the map. We'll stay outside. Yeah, you've got some long tunnels on this map. You're going to have some long tunnels and some long train bridges. Let me turn my mini map back on. So yeah, I'll go through all the liquids tonight and see what else I'm missing, and I'll get it taken care of before I send it back to Dixie tonight. So train 1 does a south loop, and then it runs around the outside of the map, and when it runs around the outside of the map, it runs next to train 3. And then train 2 is the north loop, and when it runs on the east and west border of the map, it also runs alongside, I'm sorry, the north-south end of the map, it also runs along train 3. So train 1 and 3 are connected trains on the outsides of the map. Trains 2 and 3 are connected on the outside of the map, and then trains 1 and 2 are connected at Central Station. So you could take anything from Central Station to the outside of the map on any of the trains or any of the monorails. I wonder if it's easier zoomed in. You don't get that shadow effect as bad from the monorail uprights. Let me start slowing down. We're coming up on Central Station. Y'all, I love the views on this map, especially coming over the bridges. I'm going to zoom out so I can see the tanker and then see that grain cart. Massive shout out to Winston for the skin on the trains. He textured them up for the U.S. military. Let's slow down. All right, I'm on the first liquid car, so we should be able to pick up either orange juice or diesel. There we go. Start filling. What do we have in here? Orange juice. That works. That should be good for testing. I'm going to flip back to the third car, and we should be able to get some wheat. There we go. Getting some wheat. I'm not going to fill it. I'm just going to grab enough for testing. All right, let's go flip. I'm going to scroll back through the first liquid car. All right, let's go out to the first railroad silo and make sure those triggers work. This is going to be my map of the year for 20. Yeah, this is. I don't know. It's. You say that now until you get in here and start playing it. It's going to be. It's a very hard map to play in single player. Let's hit up this first railroad silo. But come on, you gotta love the views though. So which railroad silo are we going to come up on first? Looks like number 3 or number 4. Railroad silo 4 will be the first one we get to. But yeah, that field over there is just massive. And that's 58. Massive and expensive. $11 million. Yeah, I'll run the program in the editor. We'll go back into the editor real quick before I get out of here. We'll run the program and see we'll get the field sizes. I'm going to start slowing down because we're coming up on railroad silo 4. And I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of vehicles and we'll end up with vehicles all over the map again and I'll just sell them all back off. I'm not worried about money since it's a test map. So I should get a signal to unload our orange juice and our wheat. Right there, perfect. So we can unload our orange juice. And then let me flip back to the third car, and we should get to unload our wheat. And we are. And then let me jump out of here real quick. Let me just put a little bit back in here so our train doesn't move. Just, if you put a little bit in your train, it won't start moving again. Let me grab store delivery mod. Let's grab, I know what we can do. Let's grab the Unimog. I don't know if this tanker holds all the liquids. It might not. Hold on. This tanker doesn't hold all the liquids. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of those. That's not going to work. They're not going to work. I was hoping I can just use the one to test everything with, but we're going to have to do this the hard way. Let's grab this guy. Let's grab... come on, where's the K? I need a tanker. This guy. And we'll grab the K100. Let's grab this guy. So I should be able to take wheat out of here. There we go. So that trigger's working. Let's make sure we can dump it back in. Now let's grab the tanker. So I should be able to get liquid out of here as well. So what did I dump in here? Orange juice. Alright, so we can take our orange juice out. Let's make sure we can put our orange juice back in. Alright, cool. We can unload the orange juice back. And then this silo up top is connected to the silo down here. So let me grab store delivery mod. Let's see if I can't pull these vehicles down from the top of the hill. And then we should be able to get orange juice and wheat out of here now as well. So if you own the field in front of you and you dumped the harvest into here, you should be able to load the train on the top of the hill. Alright, there's the wheat. I should be able to dump it back in. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is the liquid. I've not tested this trigger. We should be able to load and unload the liquid as well. And my truck glitched into the map. Nice. Alright, so cool. So we can load our orange juice here. Perfect. And I should be able to unload the orange juice here. I can. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get back in the train. Give me a second, I'll get the train reloaded, I'll catch up on chat. Alright, so let me jump back in here. Let's load our wheat. I'm going to flip back to that first tanker. Let's load our orange juice back in here. Orange juice. And now let's head down to the next one. That's fun with a challenge. Play this map with seasons. How long would it take to play it? Haha. That's a good question. It's just going to take you. It's going to actually take you a while to build all the buildables. All right. So what's our next railroad silo down the road? Number 3. I'm just going to test the train triggers, and I'll test the truck triggers probably tomorrow. So I'm going to get out of here in about another 10 minutes. So I'm just going to test the railroad silos till we get back to Central Station, and we'll jump into monorail 1. We'll test the monorail triggers, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow. Well, you know what? I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. We'll pick it up Friday with testing the rest of the train and monorails. So I will, like I said, I have to run out of town tomorrow for a doctor's appointment. So it's an hour drive each way, and I think I'll probably be there at least an hour. I'm going way too fast. We're going to pass the trigger off. I'll have to back up. Never use seasons on. Yeah, seasons is really hard on a production map to get everything you need for factories. Alright, so let me pull back up. So we should be able to unload our orange juice. Right there. Perfect, and we should be able to fill it back up. And I'll test the other signals tomorrow or Friday. Let's go to the third car back, and we should be able to unload our wheat and load our wheat back up. I should be able to unload my wheat. And then we should be able to load the wheat back up. Nice. Alright, next railroad silo. You play this map with by the time you finish building everything on this map, you'll be bored with FS22 and be looking forward to FS24. Again, I didn't start slowing down soon enough, so we're probably going to pass this trigger off. I may have to back up. Oh, no, I might have caught it. There we go. Unload the orange juice. Perfect. And I should be able to load it back in. Nice. And then let's go to third car back. I should be able to unload the wheat. Good. So let's unload the wheat. Stop, and then make sure we can put it back in. That should be train 1. This should take us right back to Central Station. I bet you're right there. Yeah, right? By the time you build everything on this map and get everything up and running, all your factories, all your farms, your animals, it's going to take you until 24 is ready to come out. Especially in single player. Yeah, this is going to take us right back to Central Station. So I'm actually going to leave this train here for a minute. Let's tab through till we get to the first monorail. Which monorail are you? You are... where are you? You are... actually perfect. You're monorail 1. Let's take it back to the Central Station. You get better views up here on the monorail than you do while riding the train. Let's head to Central Station first and we'll pick up our workers. Oh, look at all that grain. I'm dying to get a harvester up here, y'all. Look at that. I think with this map, you have to set small goals at a time as a single player. Yeah, definitely. I'll be streaming a lot of this, my single player realistic playthrough. I plan on streaming a lot of it. As soon as we're done testing all the triggers. I think Dixie's about done. I think she's down to just sell points. I told her I take care of all the trains and monorails. I think she has all the buildables done. Like I said, we're really trying to push this testing through. I really want to get it to the Patreon members this weekend. I may even throw a couple of extra boat splines in. Just so you have something out in the water. Because Dixie knows lots of shortcuts. Yes, she does. Let's come into Central Station. About halfway across the bridge, I'll start slowing down. Yeah, I didn't build the water fields, and I didn't build the oil wells. It's the only thing I didn't preload. I'm still trying to figure out where on the map I want to set up my farm when I actually start playing. I'm not 100% sure where I want to start on this map yet. Alright, let's slow down. We took a busload of passengers, or workers, and we stuck them here in the apartment building. So the first car is only an engine. It does not hold workers, but the 3 cars behind it will hold workers. So the second car back is your first passenger car. So right there I have a start filling signal. So let's fill that with workers. So our second car back has some workers on it. So let's take them out to, and I can unload them. So it'll let me unload them right there as well. So I should be able to unload them, and then we should be able to load them right back in there. There we go, start filling. Alright, let's head out to the first apartment complex and make sure that we can load and unload out there. Where to call home, I know. I have no idea. There's so many good spots on this map, it's going to be hard to choose. And again, if you just come up here and look around, the views are spectacular. So if you have a factory out here in the middle of nowhere, and you need some workers, and you don't feel like driving the bus all the way out here, you could put 360 workers in each car. It's 3 cars. I'll let you do the math. So you can bring 1,000 workers out with you. So we only have 1 of the 3 cars two-thirds of the way full. So I believe you can get just over 1,000 passengers on here, or 1,000 workers on here. Yeah, I may spend some time in the map tomorrow or Friday figuring out where I want to start. I'm going to start slowing down because we have an apartment complex coming up that's right here across the street from what could be a potential industrial park. So you can make you can hire your workers in Center City from Express Staffing, throw them in Central Station with the bus, and then bring them out here And I'm going too fast. I'm going to overshoot the trigger. So let's back the monorail up. So I could literally bring 1,000 workers out here, unload them right here, jump off the monorail, come down here if you had a bus. So let's grab a bus. So if you had a bus parked over here, so you can come back over here, grab your workers, and I wasn't straight. Let me back up into this trigger. I should get a start filling. Right there. Alright, so we should be able to load this bus up with workers from the monorail. And then if you had a big industrial park across the street where I left you place replaceables, then all you got to do is bring your workers over here and deliver them to the factory. So it would actually be cool. Let me just spin around real quick. It would even be cool to put the bus depot down over here. Do I have it in my mods folder? I don't know if I have my mods folder for this map completely full yet. Yeah, bus depot. So you can actually throw yourself a bus depot over here somewhere. And then you can just come over here and store your bus. Store your buses here for the apartments or for your industrial park. There you go. And then just jump back in your monorail and keep going. Our monorail's empty. Do we have any more? No, because we just put everybody on the bus, didn't we? Do we have any more passengers to load the monorail with? I do. Let's grab some more workers. And let's head down to the next apartment complex. Yeah, as soon as we test these last 2 silos, I'm going to get out of here for the night. It's going to take me about an hour or 2, an hour and a half to upload this for Dixie tonight. Even up here next to all these awesome fields, there's a nice farmhouse right there if you want to set your sleep sugar down and call that home. You even have like a nice little forest here. You got a meadow right there. You can put some animal pens down. All right, again, I'm going too fast. I'm going to overshoot the trigger. Alright, there we go. So we can unload our workers here, pick them up underneath with the bus, or we can load our workers right back in. And then take them to the next apartment complex. Yeah, plenty of room over here to put animal pens down. There's so many good spots on this map. It's going to be a really, really hard decision on where to start. Plenty of room for silage, plenty of room for placeables, plenty of room for animal pens. See if I can slow down in time to catch the trigger. Of course not, I overshot it. There we go. So we can unload our workers from the train, take them to their apartment complex, get them well rested for... Oh, that's such an awesome sight right there with the next monorail coming through. And then we can load them right back up. I want to pull up a little bit so I can get a screenshot. Oh. All right, come on, get out of the, back up a little bit. I don't want that tree right in my face. Alright, sorry, bear with me for a minute, y'all. I want to turn off the map. I want to turn off the HUD. I want to grab a screenshot here. Alright. So let me turn on the map. Let me turn the HUD back on. I like that you don't have to use fields for placeables. There is a ton of grass meadows on this map. I purposely built a whole bunch of them in. So you have plenty of room to put placeables down. So yeah, let me jump into the other monorail that does the north loop. Here, we're on the north loop now. We were on the south loop. This one's going to go the north loop. So this one will go to the north end of the map. So I'll take you for a tour. I'm not going to test any of the triggers. I'll just take you for a tour. Actually, now we'll just take it for a tour. If I go to this cart, I can cheat some workers in real quick. So I have some workers in the first car. Just to see if the trigger pops up as we drive by. It'll pop up in the help menu, and then I know the trigger is working and we don't even have to stop. But yeah, even down below, like there's plenty of room there's plenty of grass meadows like everywhere for placeables. Plenty of forest to get you started. So like even right here where we're driving over now, again, it left you a nice big, there's a silo right there in the distance and then a nice grassy meadow there to put placeables down. Good mix of small, medium, and large fields. So even the apartment complex, and silo we're coming up on right now, you've got plenty of grass meadows right here. And a forest. And another house you can put a sleep trigger down in. So plenty of room right here. And then field 73 right up here on this corner is where we are now, is just massive. You've got your crusher right there. Across the 76, what we're coming up on now, is also another pretty big field right over here. And then where we're heading to now, between 76 and 77, there's a big grass meadow. Between 78 and the landfill and 77, there's another big grass meadow. Swimming pond. Definitely a beautiful map. Well, thank you. There is the water's there for a reason. I'll let you discover it on your own. Yeah, so plenty of room right here. You can put animal pens down. A bunch of grass meadows right there we just drove over. Even down below, by the railroad silo below, there's a couple of meadows. Alright, cool. So that railroad silo is working. I just saw the triggers pop up. And then right here is just another massive area if you want to put factories down. Even plenty of room around your fields if you buy it to cut grass. We're going to go by this railroad silo. I'm going to see if the triggers pop up on the screen. I'm going to get back to Central Station. I'm going to call it. I'm going to get out of here. And then even, let me just check these triggers as we drive by. Yeah, so those triggers popped up as well. So even right here by this railroad silo is another area right here for some placeables. And then there's even a farmhouse and silo that we're coming up on that you can call home. But like I said, I'm going to get back here to Central Station. BENNEEME Bennemeister 123. Hey, how's it going? It is going awesome. If you're just coming in, I do apologize. I need to get out of here for the night. It is about dinner time. So we get back to land over here. I'm going to jump out of the monorail, hit the ground, come over here to the hospital, get myself fixed up for my broken leg. But so you got the main hospital here. You got the little annex across the street. Fire station. Police station has working doors for your role play guys and gals. So police department with the jail. So if you're a multiplayer, someone messes your vehicle up, you can throw them here in a holding cell, lock their butts in here for a couple hours and play without them. And then you also have, thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Across next to that is the fire station. And again, for your role playing guys and gals, you can park yourself some fire trucks in here. So you got plenty of stuff in here to role play with. It's pretty cool. And then the courthouse is right across the street. So you can arrest their ass, throw them in jail, let them sit in a holding cell for a while, drag their butt over to the county courthouse, and hire them a lawyer and sentence them if you want. You've got Aldi's, Tractor Supply. So you got plenty of sell points on the map after you build them. But I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Let me throw y'all an ending soon. Appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm going to save this and close this real quick. Yeah, I hope everyone has an awesome night. I will definitely not be on at all tomorrow. I have to leave the house at noon. I'm going to take the morning to get my YouTube recordings done, edited and rendered, and then I gotta leave at noon. I probably won't be back home till dinner time tomorrow, so I don't expect to be on at all tomorrow. But appreciate everybody stopping in. Dixie's hard at work testing, I'm hard at work fixing, and we're really hoping to get this to the Patreon members this weekend. No guarantees, but that's what we're shooting for. But I'm out of here. Everybody have an awesome night.